Denne uka norsk-amerikanerne I vakre Stryn, med sine dype fjorder og snøkledde fjell.
Vi nordmenn jo født med ski på beina. Det noe alle vet. Men der noen går Birken på 2,5 time, så tar andre bare en superkort skitur bort til skogkanten, før de dumper ned på rumpa og griller pølse og drikker kakao. Men I gamle dager, altså skikkelig gamle dager, så gikk man ikke på ski bare for moro skyld. Da var det snakk om liv og død.
What do you guys think we're going to be doing?
I hope skiing.
Skiing. Snowball fight.
Skiing or snowshoeing?
I love this scenery. I love the mountains, the snow. There's like birds everywhere. It's gorgeous.
Men denne idylliske dagen på fjellet skal snart bli litt mer intens for norsk-amerikanerne.
Oh, you guys.
No way.
Redd kongen, ellers det ute med oss. Ta han I sikkerhet. Og redd Norges framtid.
Saves the baby. Okay. The year is 1216. Norway is at war. Our king has been murdered, and Badlerne has been chasing his only son for some time. The child in your hands is Hakon Hakonsen, our true king to be. Follow the signs towards Nidaros and help Birkenbein save him. And hurry! Badlerne is catching up!
What?
This is a pretty big deal to me. The Birkebeiner is a race that we do in Wisconsin, and I've done the half Birkie. The fact that we're going to be replicating that today is kind of a big deal. And I'm excited to see what we have to do with that baby.
Birkebeinerne var både et politisk parti og en flokk opprørere I Norge under borgerkrigstiden på 1100- og 1200-tallet. I historiske kilder kan vi lese om dem I gamle kongesagaer, og de gjorde seg for alvor bemerket vinteren 1206. Da la de ut på en farlig og stormfull ferd over fjellet fra Lillehammer for å få kong Sverres barnebarn Håkon Håkonsson I sikkerhet I Nidaros. Hakk I hæl fulgte de fryktede baglerne, som støttet en annen konge. De var slett ikke enige at lille Håkon var Norges rettmessige tronarving, og ville ha ham av veien så fort som mulig. Takket være Birkebeinernes kløkt, heltemot og eksepsjonelle skiferdigheter, fikk de den vesle kongssønnen I trygghet hos den regjerende kongen I Nidaros. Lille Håkon ble senere en betydningsfull monark som fikk lang tid på tronen. Og for å vise at også de født med ski på beina, må norsk-amerikanerne nå gjøre som Birkebeinerne og redde det vesle kongsemnet.
Wow. These are vintage, man.
These are old school, man.
Kelsey.
Wow.
I've never seen a pair of wooden skis before.
I haven't either.
Oh,
Maybe like the old like ski shops, but those were like in cases.
I haven't skied in a long time. I've snowboarded for the past 14 years, but I think it'll come back to me like riding a bike. We just have to make sure, take care of the baby. I think we're looking pretty good. Everyone's skied before, so everyone feels pretty comfortable.
All right.
I don't know what scale you want to use to evaluate my skiing skills, but like 0, nothing. Yeah, pretty much as low as they could be.
Ukas første konkurranse går ut på å redde kongssønnen. For å gjøre dette må norsk-amerikanerne rette skituppene mot Nidaros og komme seg helskinnet til et overnattingssted, uten å bli tatt av baglerne som lurer på veien. Men den egentlige utfordringen å behandle den lille tronarvingen så bra som overhodet mulig under flukten. Kongssønnen nemlig en robotbaby som registrerer alt som skjer, så hver gang den gråter må lagene finne ut hva den vil ha, sånn at den slutter så fort som mulig.
Watch his head, watch his head.
Laget som har den mest fornøyde kongssønnen etter et døgn på flukt, vinner nemlig hele konkurransen.
Joni, you taking care of our baby still?
My first Norwegian baby.
First. You say that like you're gonna expect many.
Joni!
Woo, la la!
Is mine on backwards?
På blått lag det Jeff, Richard, Thomas, Brittany og Lauren som skal ut I skiløypa.
There it is!
Yeah.
På rødt lag finner vi Derek, Joni, Kelsey, Johnny og Lars.
Bye guys, good luck!
Kate har Spirit Award og kan derfor slappe helt av denne uka.
Is the baby upside down? I see its foot sticking out.
No,
I see its legs.
Its leg is sticking out. I see its little foot.
Okay. Well, this is one situation where I think I probably have a leg up. I'm the only father on the trip.
Yes.
Oh, there, I think.
It's getting better. I'm really confident despite my maybe lack of maternal instinct and ski experience. In fact, 3 of us on my team don't really have ski experience. But as long as I think positive, I think we can be successful. There we go.
There we go. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go, go, go.
You guys move. You guys go first. Go.
For at kongssønnen skal være fornøyd, må deltakerne først og fremst klare å holde seg på beina og unngå stygge fall som gjør at barnet begynner å gråte.
Oh
Oh, you all right, bud? Yep, I'm good. I'm good.
Slow and low, guys. Slow and low.
I shouldn't laugh because I'm going to fall so much worse.
So much shit in my pants.
No sidestepping again.
Oh no, I'm going down.
All right, remember, guys, center of gravity.
Keep your knees bent.
Oh, baby.
Yeah! I could help you, but I can't. No, you're good. You focus on the baby.
I went really slow. I mean, it's a baby. You gotta take care of that boy.
Nice.
Hey, we're all right, we're fine.
Keep going, we got it.
I've carried babies before, and I've seen babies. I haven't dropped any, but I've seen babies. They're pretty resilient. They can handle a lot.
Oh!
That's good. You're fine, you're fine.
Nice save. I got your pole.
I surround the baby. Okay, do you have a stable position?
Yeah, I'm good.
Wait. No. Yes, I fell right away, but I'm used to falling, and I held him tight. Fell right on my knee, and then a teammate came over, part of my Hawken family, and grabbed him and helped me out. Okay?
Watch that neck.
Okie dokie.
Good.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, it's gonna get easier right now, guys. We got some flat area.
All right, let's do it. Let's get going.
Okay.
Yeah, guys are scared of Norway.
You got it?
Yeah.
Baby skiing.
Begge lag har kommet seg helskinnet ned den første bakken, og Håkon Håkonsson virker fremdeles veldig fornøyd. Til og med i armene til Lauren.
Let's do it. Good job, Lauren. You're doing it. You're doing it freestyle.
All right.
You're doing great.
I have had the opportunity to work with a baby like this once before, and I don't know if it gives me advantage or not because I wasn't very good with it. Oh, got it. I definitely killed it. Oh, baby Håkon. It wouldn't stop crying and crying, so I just put it in a closet for a few days. I brought it to a party too, which was probably not good, and I put it in the laundry room. So I probably starved there as well. Hi, Norway. My name is Lauren. I'm from Strum, Wisconsin, and I'm also from Telemark. Hi. You guys can come on in. I am a student at the University of Minnesota, and I'm studying renewable energy, engineering, and chemistry. This is the living room. These are my homies. So I'm kind of a bad student because I don't like to go to class. I don't really like tests. I don't like homework, but I really do love to learn. I think Tin and Telemark are about right here. Ish. I know that they're in this country. I grew up in Strum, Wisconsin, and right as you come into town, there's like this big wooden structure that says, "Welcome to Strum." Welcome to Strum. There's a lot of Norwegian influences on the town, such as our street names. This is Norway Road, but it doesn't lead to Norway. And this is the local Norwegian restaurant, the Norske Nook, where they have award-winning pie and a whole bunch of lefse. And this is the most Norwegian thing of all, my folks.
And your grandpa.
And my grandpa, who's 100% Norwegian.
Yeah, you're talking to you from Norway, all you people.
Tell me what you know about the Semingsons.
Well, my great-grandpa come over here from Norway in 1886.
Oh my gosh.
But
You know the exact year?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about our relatives in Norway today?
No.
It makes me think, oh my gosh, there's like a whole lot more that I could find out.
The first thing you learn is to like lutefisk. and I love it to this day.
Growing up with all the Norwegian influences and not realizing how Norwegian they really were makes me really, really want to learn more, and that's why I want to go to Norway.
Våre norsk-amerikanske venner på Strynefjellet, hvor de prøver å frakte birkebeinernes kongsemne Håkon Håkonsson i sikkerhet. Og så langt har begge lag behandlet kongsemne helt konge.
Folks, we got some downhill up ahead.
Good job. Shit, same way going up, Brittany.
Oh, shit, very slipped. Are you okay, Thomas?
Yeah. Good job keeping that head up. Fucking shit. All right. We got you.
For the number of times we fell, a real baby could have definitely potentially died on this trip.
Now you might want to fan out a little bit on your... Okay. All right. We're good.
Oh! Is it crying again?
It's okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
I got my glove.
He's back. Okay, so let's try this first. Okay, shh. You hungry?
Come on, little guy.
Okay.
What?
Try a burp.
Check his
Try a
diaper.
burp. Okay. Give me a little rock.
It's okay.
You got it, you got it. Damn it. Fuck. You all right, Thomas? Got it, Jack?
All right, buddy.
You're right, little munchkin.
He's like coddling. Come on, little munchkin.
Shh. Give me a rock.
Good.
Good job. You're good.
Good. Okay.
All right.
Woo!
I don't know what the child welfare system is like in Norway, but in America they would have taken that baby away from us before we even finished the first part of the race.
Widen your stance as you go up the hill.
Sorry.
No, we're still good. We're still good. No, in fact, transfer the baby right now.
Okay, that's a good idea.
We don't care about you, just the baby.
I agree.
Support the head, support the head, support the head. This will work. There's pressure holding the baby. You know that another week in Norway depends on how well you take care of this small child.
Yeah, there you go. Good job, good job.
There were a few portions that were a little uphill, a little downhill, but I felt real comfortable with it.
I think we gotta say something to him to get to pass.
Baglerne ønsker å få tak i kongsønnen, så for å komme seg forbi vaktene må norsk-amerikanerne prøve å lure dem til å tro at de selv baglere.
In front of you are 3 words. Pick the word that has nothing to do with skiing in Norwegian.
Bak ordet de velger står det en setning som de må framføre for baglerne.
Wow.
Skitur, turski, bonski.
Bonski. Just a quick one.
Klarer de det, kan de rolig skli rett fram, og Håkon vil dermed få en behagelig tur videre.
Dere ingen baglere.
Men hvis de tar feil, må de ta en omvei, noe som fort kan bli en strabasiøs opplevelse for barnet.
I think it's probably this one.
Turski?
Baglerne suger big time. Sånn med den saken. I figured you can't have turski and skitur. And skitur sounded better to me. So I was like, this has to be right. Baglerne suger big time. Så den med den sukker. No, sånn... fuck.
Dere ingen baglere.
They were like, you shall not pass. And I was like, oh, that's so sad because you're so attractive.
It's the wrong way, but we have to go.
Oh, shit.
We got it. Yay, Lars. Good job.
Okay, do you know skiing Norwegian words?
Well, I think ski tour is touring skis. Turski, I'm not sure about. Bonski, I think, is the artist Banski. So I'm going to say Bonski.
Bonski. Turski sounds Turkish.
Yeah. I think Turski.
You think Turski is the one that is the wrong answer?
Yeah, that was my immediate thought too.
Let's go. I got it. Son med den saken.
Here you go.
Hi. Son med den saken.
Dere ingen baglere.
This way? Oh, shoot.
Is that bad?
I think that's bad.
Watch his neck, Joni. His neck is really exposed. There you go.
I got it tucked under good.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Woo!
You're fine.
Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Okay, hand them off to me.
Oh no, her ski came off. When Joni fell and she lost her ski, I mean, I just thought, oh no, like this is like, it's gonna be a struggle.
Uh-oh.
Darn it.
It's okay. It's got him? Good? Yeah, and I have the blanket tucked.
She just lined it up, put her foot in, pulled it back, snapped it shut, and we were off through the gates and ready to go. I mean, it was great.
Yeah, Jody!
Atta girl! All right, guys, short steps when it gets steep. Just make them shorter, make them quick. Okay, let's go.
Oh, baby Hogan.
Good job, good job.
Keep it up.
Come on, guys. Go sideways, Lauren. Sideways, Lauren.
I got up about halfway of the hill. Oh, shit. And then I started going back the other way, and I couldn't stop it. I'm going back!
Go sideways. Fuck.
Okay, Lauren.
Ready? 1, 2.
I didn't like having to do the detour. It sucked. I was very glad though that Jeff was holding the baby. Otherwise, I think I could have taken longer.
Good job, Lauren.
Worst part's over.
Okay.
Nidarus.
What you got for us, Derek?
Baglerne are everywhere, and you're in big trouble. They're hiding by the riverhead.
I see some.
But you need to get past them, so you better be quick. Remember, you are Birkeberne, and your skiing skills are amazing.
Yeah, we got it, guys. They have snowballs.
Baglerne har gjemt seg lenger fremme I løypa, og de norsk-amerikanske birkebeinerne må gjøre alt for å beskytte kongssønnen så han ikke blir truffet av baglernes angrep.
Derek, you're on this side because you're a huge protection for the baby. Yeah. We weren't all that afraid of Baglana. We had a plan. We said, Derek, big guy, hey, you're going to stand on one side and protect the baby. The rest of us were just kind of playing a support role. Hey, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go.
Go. Protect the baby. Go.
I was a little worried that the baby was going to start crying. I had the bottle, so if it would have cried, I would have gone as far as I could and maybe tried to feed it or change its diaper as I was going.
You got it. Go. Come on. Protect the baby.
Move, move. Move, Johnny.
Keep up, guys.
Yeah.
Move, Johnny.
That would be so legendary. Not only am I dressed as a Norwegian knight, not only am I skiing with a baby, but I'm changing that baby's diaper while skiing, while someone is attacking me. Legendary. Not even a peep out of the baby.
Nice.
Hey, protect the baby! Protect the baby!
Good job, guys.
I think the Baglanas are scourge upon Norway, and we need to expel them from this clean land.
Protect the baby!
And they can't throw a snowball with a crab, because they didn't connect once.
Must be amateurs. Good job, guys.
Little known fact, the child got pelted with a snowball as I was holding it. But, you know, other than that, I mean, that's just, that's all the name of the game of being a dad.
Etter pausen fortsetter konkurransen om å holde Håkon Håkonsson så glad og fornøyd som mulig gjennom natten.
He's a wonderful little monster.
Og noen av deltakerne tar seg et aldri så lite bad. Norsk-amerikanerne er på Strynefjellet, hvor ukas første konkurranse er I full gang. Utfordringen er å frakte birkebeinernes kongsemne Håkon Håkonsson I trygghet fra baglerne. Rødt lag har kommet seg hele veien til overnattingsstedet uten at kongssønnen har grått I det hele tatt, men det forandrer seg fort.
Sorry, little Hawkins. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We'll try it again. Be quiet. Oh, little Hawkins.
The king's son has been a little bit of a crybaby.
It's going to be a long night.
It's going to be a long night. It's kind of nerve-wracking because it's like, well, what does he want? Like, what are we supposed to do? And then we have to try everything, and then until he stops crying. Anything to make it stop crying.
A little song for the baby.
We're trying to keep him happy. I mean, he is royalty after all.
Blått lag har hatt en del knall og fall på skituren, og lille Håkon har fått relativt tøff medfart. Men nå er også de endelig fremme ved overnattingsstedet.
Check out that diaper.
Let's get some of that more milk there, buddy. Make you so hungry. Give that baby some milk.
Here you go, little nugget.
There you go.
I think I've been able to picture myself being a dad. I feel super weird, like, talking about this, holding, like, a robot king baby right now. But, like, yeah, no, that's definitely, it's, oh, it's okay. Oh, poopies. You're okay. You're all right. Okay. Isn't it, like, 1 o'clock in the morning right now? Oh, shit.
Plug his back.
Yay, I love you.
It's that cry.
Even though it's a fake child, it feels satisfying to get it to stop crying. I do not feel like I'm caring for this baby right now. His face
You're
is.
doing a great job.
It looks
his
really
face
natural.
is pressed right into my boob. Oh shit. Hi, I'm Thomas Munson, and I'm a Norwegian American from Redding, California, and this is the love of my life, Samantha. I definitely understand the humor and the irony in this little chihuahua that I dress up and have handmade pearl necklaces for. But like, she's kind of kept my head above the water. I got divorced a few years ago, and Samantha has been this strange stabilizing force. It's kind of like the edge of a pool when you're learning to swim or something. Thanks so much for the ride.
You're welcome. Good luck.
I don't know what I would do without her, which is ridiculous. I was raised in Owatonna, Minnesota, and it was a great place to grow up.
Hey, sweetie.
How are you?
Good to see you.
My family is my inner circle. They're my most trusted people. I'm really fortunate, I understand, to be able to say that, but I'm really close to all of my family.
I do have some information on family things.
I honestly don't know that much about my ancestors, but that's part of my motivation. That's why I want to go to Norway.
Here's a recent picture of Mom.
I have this one. I'm actually in my bag I'm bringing with me. Grandma Norma lived the Norwegian culture, but I think her death is what has kind of catalyzed this desire in me to investigate more and have a connection as an adult to it.
This is a picture of the Berg farm in February of 1921.
Wow.
You could see this. Like,
I know.
potentially, you could be here.
No. I can't imagine how, you know, like standing at this place, looking at that farm, you know, would affect me.
This is really special that you get to do
it is.
this.
Yeah. My personal goals for this trip is keeping my grandma in mind and continuing her legacy, bringing back stories and an adventure for my family. I think she'd be ecstatic about this trip. I think she'd be really proud.
På fjellet i Stryn har Blått lag endelig funnet ut hva lille Håkon vil ha.
Still feeding.
Just sucking on that nipple.
Sorry we fell with you today. Baby, Håkon said you'll have it your way.
Shh, listen to the boys.
Baby, Håkon said,
It's working.
I was really worried about falling asleep tonight. Now I don't have to worry about that.
Rødt lag dropper sangen, men også her er humøret på topp. De har nemlig funnet fram noen flasker med mjød.
Kelsey, have you tried the meat off the bone?
You're just like, careful, she's holding a baby.
It's okay. She's not breastfeeding.
You could be a great dad.
I'm
Look
gonna
at
be
you.
such a good
You
dad.
are.
Look at me. Like, meat in one hand, baby bottle in the other.
Det har vært en lang dag for både norsk-amerikanerne og barnet, men nå har roen endelig senket seg over leirplassen.
He's looking pretty pale right now, actually.
He looks a little deathly, but do you feel his breath?
He's still breathing. Yeah, yeah, he's good. Hot little king breath going through.
Jeff and Richard are sleeping right now, and my goal is to try to stay up till like 4-ish if I can.
Yeah.
He's been sleeping pretty well.
He's good. He's good.
Damn it!
Is it time to get up yet, Mama? Okay, baby Håkan.
He hasn't cried for a long time.
You have the touch. You have the magic touch. And it might have been all the breast milk from Richard.
Good
Need more?
morning,
Yeah. Need more?
boys.
I'm ready.
Good
I've been
morning.
lactating through my outfit all night.
Oh, that's gross.
I'm feeling very hopeful. I feel like we worked really hard in the skiing. We had some slow moments, but we really worked as a team and we kept our spirits up all the way through.
He's doing really well.
We had a good sleep. All night we were just Johnny on the spot with that guy. So I'm hoping for 0 penalties all night. I'm hoping for 0 penalties.
På rødt lag har lille Håkon fått seg et nytt kallenavn I løpet av natten.
How's the little monster doing?
He's not a little monster. He's a little prince this morning. And he's a good boy for me. Was he a bad boy for you last night?
He was interesting. After the first 3 hours, it was pretty rough. It seemed like he wanted something all the time.
I just want to say, I'm awake. Here I am.
Mad at it. He's a wonderful little monster. Yeah. But I'm sure he did his family proud when he grew up.
How's the baby?
He's just talking to us right now.
Men til tross for dårlig med søvn Johnny klar for den nye dagen.
I just got up and I thought, I'm here in Norway. It's a beautiful sunny day. I'm gonna go for a little ski.
Johnny, I'm ready. I'm gonna do this. This is my mountain.
I never want to overdress because if you overdress, you're just like sweating and swimming in your gear. I mean, that's no fun at all.
All right, Johnny, let's see it.
Again.
I don't know if Norwegians ski around in Speedos all the time, but I did see a few postcards.
Let me see. Yes.
And probably the retro skiing one.
I don't know why, but I'm drawn to this
That's
one.
beautiful. That's your kind of man right there.
Look at this.
I was like, I'm gonna recreate this photo.
Yes. No. You need to like have this like longing look on your face. Just like, oh, that looks good. That looks real good, Johnny. Johnny, you look Norwegian.
Yeah.
You look great, my friend.
What happens in Norway stays in Norway. Wink.
Lagene har nå passet på kongssønnen I et helt døgn, og det på tide å finne ut hvilket lag som har behandlet den kongelige babyen best.
Our ski run went really well, but when you get to the campsite and the baby, you really got to take care of the baby. You don't know how the blue team did and how their baby was. And so it's going to come down to luck, in my opinion.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
Good morning, Birkebeinere.
Good morning.
Lauren,
Yeah?
did this experience make you want to get a little king yourself?
No. No.
Joni, you look like you enjoyed it.
Yeah, he looked so nice in his fur blanket. I had a nice time with the little prince.
I have to congratulate you both because you managed to save Håkon Håkonsson.
All right.
And thanks to you, he will grow up to be king. He will end the civil wars, and under his rule, Norway will prosper.
Yeah.
But this competition was really about keeping Håkon Håkonsson as happy as possible and to give him the royal treatment that he deserves, even during desperate times. Red team, while you were being chased by baglere on skis, you managed to treat the king's son extremely well. Blue team, You fell quite a bit and had to stop and comfort the king often to keep him happy. However, during the camping, you treated Håkon Håkonsson better than the red team. The winning team in this competition are safe for another week, but the losing team will have to face an individual competition.
The win is really important. Having experienced firsthand what it's like to have someone leave, that feels very fresh. And I don't want it to be me, and I don't want it to be anybody on my team.
And the winning team is... Team Red!
Yes! Yes! Good job, guys.
Being safe for another week is a huge blessing. It's another chance for me to go see my farm, and I mean, all that terrible, grueling baby work paid off. It's awesome.
Guys.
Blue team, that means that you have to face an individual competition, and one of you will be sent back to America.
I got really emotional because Norway's been like really important to me, and being able to see it, and every step we get, we're a little closer to meeting our family, and going home now I'm not quite ready for it. I've got to put every ounce of myself into doing everything I can in this next individual competition, and I'm just trying to think of it as another way to experience Norway. I'll get to do something that a lot of the other contestants won't get to do.
Middelalderens strabaser er endelig over, og det er på tide å bytte ut vadmelsklær og barneskrik med litt mer moderne kos rundt bålet.
Okay guys, who wants sausages?
Me! Is there a specific Norwegian way to do it? To roast these hot dogs?
Not really.
Okay.
Well, there is. It's not that way.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah. And you've got to make your hot dogs really black. That's the point. This one is starting to look like something.
Whoa.
I thought the Norwegian campfire barbecue was interesting, although I was sitting in a place where the smoke was directly in my face, and I was like trying to roast them, and I was like crying, and I was like, I'm not sad, I'm just trying to make my hot dogs.
Thomas.
Yeah.
How do you like the whole fireplace
I
thing?
didn't even see you over there.
You know, to many Norwegians, this right here, it's the best part of any tur, which is the Norwegian word for trip. Tur. And we also have a saying, which is ut på tur, aldri sur. And that means go on a trip and never be grumpy. Can you say it? Ut på tur, aldri sur.
I think it's så på tur aring sur.
Uppratut adresu.
Utpetro albretsul.
Oop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. Whatever the rest of it was.
Most Norwegians like to go on a skitur, and they do that when they go on hyttetur.
Yeah.
Hyttetur. Which is what you guys are going to do today.
Nice.
Nice. But not any hyttetur. It's also a søndagstur.
Søndagstur.
It's lazy Sunday. Good. That's right. And you have to be sure that you don't end up på bærtur. Ooh. And to make sure of that, you need to study the Norwegian mountain rules. And they're hanging right over there. You ready for a hyttetur?
Yeah.
God tur.
Good tour. What have we here?
A Norwegian mountain code.
Planlegg turen og meld fra hvor du går. That is, plan your trip and let someone know where you're going.
The rules seem to be very kind of general. Some were funny. They're like, I don't think it was pack snacks, but it was something around those lines.
Genken, grengen.
This is just all very practical information. Like, you'd put up a sign like that and be like, hey, just wanted you to remember if you brought snacks to bring them along.
Let's do it. Tur.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, up we go.
Set, go.
Races are so much fun. So with Lars, it's like, Lars, let's race. Woo! I would kept racing, but we didn't want to run into anyone. I'm like, let's wait and keep going. Woo! He only won because he's taller and he has longer legs and longer arms. And I did fall, but I got right back up. Ah! I don't always go shooting in the rain, but it sure is fun blowing up watermelons. I'm Joni Silvergado, and I'm from North Dakota. Woohoo! Describing myself, I feel like I'm on a dating website or something. Playful, affectionate, thoughtful. If there's someone to feed, I love to cook, because you want to see that smile on someone's face. You don't want to just cook for yourself and eat all that. You won't be feeling good after that. You'll be like, why did I eat all that? It's too much rumen. My stomach's gonna explode with all that butter.
Jezus naam, genieten voor, spisen og drikke, har til går. Så fer vi mat I Jesu namen. Amen.
Hey, good job. Let's eat. I'm looking forward to everything about Norway because my family talks about it and it's part of them and I grew up with it. Oof. Oofda.
Sorry, there's no other word to put to that one.
Oh, I dropped this on the floor. Oofda. Anytime that something kind of doesn't go your way or you feel for someone, oofda.
What special things would you like to do when you're there?
I want to see the places the family went and maybe the homes.
Okay.
Because that would be nice to actually see all the stories of our family that we've talked about. We'll have lots of stories to tell when I come back. My #1 goal is to meet family. Then we can be like, I know so-and-so, I know so-and-so. That's great, let's hug. Oh, star clam, hug, big hugs.
I'm sad because I remember what a good time I had when I was there.
Don't cry, Mom.
And when I got in the plane to leave, I felt like I was leaving home. It felt so comfortable to be in Norway. I'm sorry, it was so wonderful.
Whenever you cry, it makes me so joy. An adventure like this is a dream come true. Is that what you say? Storklem. Going to Norway will be emotional in different ways. Probably have tears once in a while, but that's okay. It's good to feel.
Norsk-amerikanerne har vært på en deilig søndagstur, og nå skal de få tilbringe det neste døgnet I en fjellhytte.
What you doing there, Derek? What's up, guys? You hiding something?
Yeah,
Hello,
you guys want to do some swimming? Yeah, I'm gonna jump in.
I think someone was like looking at me, and then they looked away, and then they looked back, and I was in a Speedo.
Johnny, you ready?
I'm ready. I just had to like rip off my jacket, rip off my pants. I mean, let's be honest, it wasn't my first rodeo.
Real good, real cold.
I think whenever you jump into freezing cold creek water, you're gonna go into a little bit of a state of shock.
Real good, real.
Then I just said I gotta find myself a shower, find myself some hot water.
Can somebody please give me some hot water? I'm so cold.
There's no hot water in here. There's no running water.
It turns out there's no running water, so I just had to find a blanket and make do. But like I said, I'm getting there. I'm feeling better. Feelings returning. It was great. I'm glad that I did it.
Coming out of the water and just screaming from the balls up just felt so great. After the anxiety of the game and then the loss of the competition, it just felt good just to have that Carl Jungian primal scream. It felt wonderful.
I can't reach!
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, that's cold.
Etter pausen får taperlaget opplæring I rulleski.
We need to practice a little bit more.
Yeah.
Og så må de kjempe mot hverandre for å bli I Norge.
Like I was chugging, right? I was going for the gold.
Norsk-amerikanerne ferdige med birkebeinerlivet, og snart venter nye utfordringer for taperlaget. Men først har Thomas fått reise til slektsgården Berg I Jølster.
Visiting my family farm is the first step in securing the reason I came here. My only understanding of it has been paintings of it in hanging at my grandma's house. It's a place that I know my grandma went, and so it's kind of tied into my life, even never having been there, in unique ways. It's beautiful. Dear Thomas, welcome to Jølster and your family farm, Berg. Your great-grandfather, Christian Pedersen Berg, grew up here with 2 older and 2 younger brothers. To make a living for themselves, Christian moved to Bergen, and the same year, his big brother, Petter, emigrated to America. In March 1911, Christian left Bergen to settle with his big brother in North Dakota. After around 8 years abroad, Christian again embarked on the long journey across the Atlantic to visit his dear family and walk the lands where you are today. Once again, he could admire the landscape you are surrounded by now. The beauty of the water and the mountains. Maybe it was no coincidence that this was where he met the love of his life.
Tippoldefaren Christian møtte sitt livs store kjærlighet, Marie, I Jølster. Og de giftet seg I Norge før de dro tilbake til USA.
As you know, Christian and Marie's daughter, Norma, your grandmother, took great pride and interest in the heritage you also share with her. Berg Farm is still owned by your Norwegian family. I think Grandmom would be thrilled. Her family and her heritage was something she was passionate about, and I think she would be overjoyed to have one of her grandkids taking an interest in it. The torch has kind of been passed. I wonder how old this building is. Having now visited, I really do think it has kind of just whet my appetite, though. I'm like, all right, give me some more. Let's do it. I'll sleep out here, I'll do it all day. Let me talk to people, I'll learn Norwegian. What do I have to do? I can't believe that this is my life right now. This is incredible.
Det nå tid for denne ukas avgjørende konkurranse.
Welcome to this random, desolate, but very beautiful country road. We Norwegians are proud to say that we're born with skis on our feet, and some of us might even want the snow to never melt so we can enjoy daily skiturer. Now it's time for the individual competition, and whoever loses that will have to leave Alt for Norge and go back to America. So there's a lot at stake today. Hei, Oddbjørn. Hei, velkommen. Takk. This guy right here is Oddbjørn Hjelmeset. He's a famous Norwegian skier. He's a 6-time world champion, and he has a silver and bronze Olympic medal. And he's going to teach you everything you need to know.
Everything.
Deltakerne må nå lære så mye de kan av Oddbjørn, for etter kurset venter en kunnskapskonkurranse som skal utføres på nettopp rulleski.
I almost bought roller skis 2 years ago to train in the summertime, and I probably bought beer instead. I probably put that money into beer. That's probably where that budget went. I am now wishing I would have curtailed my beer budget and bought the damn skis, because that would have really helped me today.
No problem. This is good. No problem. Yeah.
Fans are falling down.
We will start with the easiest part, and that's double poly. Okay, no problem. I don't know.
How do we stop?
I don't know.
I really like that Norwegians love skiing so much that they find a way to do it year-round. Personally, the idea of trying to ski on wheels over asphalt terrifies me because I just keep imagining myself like getting all ripped up and like lots of fearful thoughts went through my mind.
So we start now. Lift up your pools, and then you.
No.
This is good. This is good.
I don't know what to do. Some people might be really skilled in athletic abilities and just take to anything naturally like that. I am more maybe clumsy when it comes to athletic abilities.
Keep going, Brittany.
I don't like this at all. My saving grace could be the questions because I've really been paying attention this week. And so I'm hoping that that will really help me out in this competition.
We need to practice a little bit more.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Then we try again.
From seeing my family farm, I feel more connected to Norway here. I do want to meet my family. I do want to spend more time here in Norway. I want to win the competition.
Konkurranseløypa består av 5 poster med svaralternativer. Deltakerne blir stilt et spørsmål og må deretter komme seg til posten, velge et alternativ og avgi svaret. Svarer de rett, får de et nytt spørsmål. Svarer de feil, må de prøve en gang til. Og den som bruker lengst tid på løypa, må reise hjem til USA.
Okay, you ready? First question. Norwegians often go skiing. Sometimes the trips are very short and relaxing, and they sit down nearby the starting point to eat pølse. What do we call this kind of activity? Ready, set, go!
Pølsetur, søndagstur, bærtur, søndagstur.
Go!
I think I actually felt more confident in the practice because there was nothing at risk. Here I was a little bit rigid. I did fall down, and that was unexpected. But I did, and I got back up.
Not so graceful, but forward movement is all I can ask for. When I got to the first post, I was pretty sure I was going to know the answer because I've been thinking about the different kinds of tour. Sundogs tour. We just did a Sundogs tour. So when we got there and I saw that one up there, I was really excited because I was confident that I knew the right answer. Sundogs tour.
Sundogs tour.
Søndagstur.
That's the correct answer.
Right.
I guess pølsetur.
That's the wrong answer.
Damn it.
Okay.
Men Lauren er ikke den eneste som sliter med den første oppgaven.
Pølsetur. Pølsetur?
No, that's the wrong answer, Richard.
First, I thought I was mispronouncing the word incorrectly. Pølsetur. Pølsetur. Pølsetur.
It's the wrong answer.
I had to go back, I think, maybe 4 times. Bjerretur.
Sorry, it's the wrong answer.
I didn't get it right, so then I went back and saw the next one, and... Sungastur.
That's the right answer,
Well, thank you.
Richard.
Sundogs tour.
That's the correct answer.
Okay.
Next question. What is the Norwegian word for detour?
Detour. Oh, okay. The second question was the word for detour, and I remembered that because I had to go on the detour in the Birkebeiner. So as soon as he said that, I knew the answer right away. Bagels. Omve. Skitur. I'm going with omve. Omve is what I'll do.
Omve. Omve.
Omve. Omve.
Omvi.
Omvi.
That is the correct answer. Now, pick the correct Norwegian saying.
I knew I was going to have to go as fast as I could there and fast as I could back. As fast as I could. Ut på tur, Ingrid Kor. Ut på tur, aldri sur. Ut på tur, alltid lur. Ut på tur, aldri sur. I was actually going faster than my skill set should allow me to, which was probably a real danger for everyone involved, because I think there's a couple times I was going to wipe everybody out. I believe the correct answer is ut på tur, aldri sur.
That is the correct answer.
Lauren har også fått opp et godt tempo på rulleskiene. Faktisk så godt at hun kjører rett forbi posten.
Well, I kind of overshot the board and I went to the fourth one and I was like, I have no clue what any of these are. Oh, God. But then I noticed that I went to the fourth instead of the third. But from that distance, I could see the answers and I knew that one right away, too, because I liked the phrase, like, if you go on a trip, don't be grumpy. Ut på tur, aldri sur.
Yep, that's right. Okay, we got you. Ut på tur.
Aldri sur.
Ut på tur, aldri sur.
That's the correct answer, Richard.
Yep.
What is the first fjellvettregel?
What?
What is the first fjellvettregel?
What is the first fjellvett? I was like, what the fuck is that? I don't even know what that was. I had no clue what Fjelldragon was. Planlegg ikke turen, ingen bryr seg om hvor du går. I just chose one that sounded the most Norwegian to me and tried to memorize it. Shit. Planlegg turen og meld fra. Planlegg turen og meld fra hvor du går. Planlegg turen og... Fuck. Halfway down, I was like, I don't remember this. I had to go back. Planlegg turen og meld fra hvor du går. Oh, I forgot. Planlegg turen... I don't remember. I better get going up there again.
Planlegg turen og meld fra hvor du går. Fuck.
I knew what they were, and I remembered them having been read, but I knew it was going to take me a little bit of time to memorize it. And so I came back more slowly so that I could guarantee that I had the phrase in my head.
Det kan faktisk lønne seg å ta det litt rolig, for Brittany har så langt klart alle spørsmålene på første forsøk.
The hardest part of the competition was the skiing. That part's terrible for me, but I kind of killed it with the questions. Planlegg turen og meg fra hva du går.
That's correct.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Planlegg turen og med fra hvor du går.
That is the right answer.
Planlegg turen
og med fra
hvor du går.
That's the correct answer.
All right, let's go 5, baby.
There are 5 facts, but only one combination is correct. Which one?
This is a crazy sport, you guys. I'm not gonna do this one when I go home. Regular cross-country skiing, I'll try again, but not this crazy stuff. Hakken, Bagler, 1205, ski tour, Nidaros. That's not it. I really know my Birkebeiner facts from this week. Rusabil, I'm pretty sure, came from our Rus episode. I knew that some of the dates were wrong, so I automatically ruled those out. 1205 is wrong, Rusabil's wrong, so it's Håkansson, Nidaros, 1206, Ski Tour, Omve.
Ski tour, Omve. On the 5th post, that's where I felt great, because I knew I could answer that one, because they had put 1205, and I knew the correct answer was 1206. Håkansson, Nidaros, 1206, Ski tour, Omve.
That is correct.
Hey!
Well done.
So during the last question, I just hawked this big-ass loogie, and I was just chugging. Like, I was chugging, right? I was going for the gold. 1206, ski tour, Ambi.
Oh, careful. Oh.
Håkansson, 1206. Håkansson, Nidaros, 1206. Nidaros, Omve.
There's one word missing.
It's not Birkebeiner. Ski tour.
That's correct.
Oh, man.
Well done. Well done.
Higginson, Nidaros.
1206.
Ski tour hombre.
Yes, that's correct.
Dang.
Well done.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
You survived? Huh?
Yeah, I got to the end. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to get me to next week because the teammates I have, they're really strong. They're good. They know their stuff too. I'm just hoping that I know the stuff the fastest because their skiing's a lot better. And at least I can leave knowing that I did a better job than I expected to and I gave it my all for Norway.
Now it's time for the results. And in third place, receiving a bronze medal and securing another week in Norway is Lauren.
Oh my God! Congratulations, girl. Get up there.
Nicely done. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. You're a great teacher.
And in second place, receiving the silver medal is Jeff.
Woohoo! Congratulations, Jeff.
Good. You look like a Viking.
I compliment. I compliment.
And in first place, winning this competition by a full minute and receiving a gold medal is Thomas.
Yes! Oh, man.
I was really impressed.
Thank you. Yeah, right.
Sure.
It's good.
Thank you. This is proof that I am at least part Norwegian, and that part of me is born with skis on my feet.
That means Richard and Brittany, there's no medals for you today. Richard, you had to go back and forth a few times before you got the answers right. And Brittany, you were the slowest skier, but you got every answer right. So the person who has to leave Alt for Norge and go back to America today is Brittany. I'm sorry.
Congratulations.
You deserved it. You deserved it.
It's okay.
I'm sad for Brittany because she didn't get to see where she came from. She didn't get to have the experience like that I had. I feel like I should have taken more time so that she would be here instead of me.
You guys have to just love the heck out of this place and enjoy every moment. And I'll miss all of you.
I'm just so sad to lose such a good friend. Her personality is unlike any other, you know. I can't imagine continuing this trip without her.
Okay, off we go. Bye, you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
How you doing?
I'm heartbroken and I'm grateful that I got to be here at all.
Yeah. I have a little gift for you.
You do?
I do. In this book, there's information about your ancestors. Yeah. There's a family tree.
Okay.
And there's contact information to your
wow.
living relatives.
Well, that's cool.
And there's pictures.
Yeah.
And there's even recipes for Norwegian cakes. And there's loads of stuff in this book.
Okay. Wow, thank you.
You take care, okay?
Thanks, you too.
Okay.
Sweet job. I am so impressed by Norway. I've just fallen in love. It's just like it's deep in my heart now, and I think it always has been, but now I understand why in a different way that I never would have been able to without coming here and having this journey like this. Oh, wow. This is my family tree that goes back way farther than I would have thought. That's really special. My family will really appreciate that. I'm really grateful to get this information in this book, and I really hope that I'll be able to get more in touch with my roots from the information in here, and hopefully one day be able to travel back and actually go to Nessie Hallingdal and meet my family there and see the place where
this all started.
Hey guys. I have some gifts for you.
Vitamin C.
Hey, now we're talking.
Thank you.
But there's more in here. It's the Norwegian Spirit Award. And as you all know, this little troll goes to someone who does something extra to show great, healthy Norwegian sportsmanship. And he also means that this person gets an extra week in Norway. So the person who gets the troll this time is always happy and positive, has embraced this experience with a full heart, and is always eager to lend a helping hand. So the person I'm talking about is a man who has the coolest tiger speedos I've ever seen. Johnny, if this doesn't get you a Spirit Award, nothing will.
Yes.
I think my Norwegian family is going to be really proud of this photo. I was a little bit surprised, but I mean, I did also ski in a Speedo, and I did also make this masterpiece, which I want to print out in a big poster and maybe hang in my room. Actually, that's kind of weird, but yeah, I'm going to definitely keep this, treasure this forever. Oh, for Norge!
Neste uke skal deltakerne lære mer om den norske nasjonalromantikken.
Kom!
Og de får være med på feiringen av nasjonaldagen.
Oh my gosh! You're Buddha! You're Buddha!